All right. Apologize for the sound quality. I got an issue with my phone, but I have a 2008 Toyota Sienna. I could not find a video of how to do this online specifically for a Sienna. I found a few for others, but if you had your VVT-i line bust, I'll show you a picture of mine because it has, my old one has this old rubber hose on it. The rubber hose busted and dropped all my oil out. Thankfully, it did it pretty much right as I was pulling into my driveway, so I didn't seize my engine. But I went on and bought an all metal one. I could not find one that said it matched the Sienna, but anything for the Highlander works. I'll put the part number in the description of this video so you can know which one to get. So far it looks like it fits. You can see where it goes. So what happened was we had oil drop. It was just spewing out all down here by the serpentine belt. And then this is the new part that I have right here, that silver line. You can see where it attaches. I got to that pretty easily without removing anything. There's one bolt there. It's called a banjo bolt, which I'll show you a picture of it in a minute if I can find it. Here it is in my thing. I gotta put it back in, but I guess that's a banjo bolt. Never seen one. It's got a little filter on the end of it. I still gotta clean it up before I put it back on, but that came out right there. There's also a bracket that it goes to down there. Oh, and I forgot, there was a cover that you had to take off with 2 bolts as well that covered that corner right there. You can see that bracket that's not connected yet down there. The tricky part for the Sienna, which I'm gonna get under and show you, is the back bolt was very hard to get to. I took off the serpentine belt, mostly because, give me a moment here, sorry for the camera stuff, but the back bolt is up under the power steering. I don't know if you can see this. I just put that one in. You see, where is it at? Right there. That's also another banjo bolt. It's a little different than the other one. It doesn't have a filter on it. But this is the power steering. I took off both. There's 2 bolts on the side of it, which I'll show you where those are at. I had to take that off. I left everything connected, so it's just hanging by the hoses, but I took that off to get access to this thing. It was also hard to break loose, just because the axle and everything right here was in the way, but I eventually got a flex head socket driver that was able to bend it out a little bit, get the handle coming out towards me so I could get an angle at it to get it off. From there, it was pretty much just pulling it out and putting the new one, fitting the new one back in, the all metal one back in. So that was pretty it. I'll show you real quick. I came at the power steering from the side. You can find videos of this online too, of how to remove the power steering, but both of the bolts for the power steering will you'll access through the wheel, those spokes on the wheel. So they were a little bit tough to get to, but not too bad. So that's about it. Pretty similar to the other ones, but you will need to take off the power steering for the Sienna, like I did, to get access to that other bolt. I think that's it. Hopefully that's helpful for anybody else that has a 2008. I think this runs through like 2010, maybe, or something like that. But again, I'll post a link in the description for the all metal VVT-i line, which is the oil cooler line. Also, do not buy the front one. I did buy the wrong one. Apparently there's one coming off the front up here. I guess right here, actually, I see it right there. Don't buy that one. You gotta buy the one I'll send you a description for in a minute. Later.